guys. So probably if you've looked at some of the links that I sent for Fort McHenry and Mary Pickersgill, you are ready to start your packet. The first page looks a little different than a regular flag because there are less stars and more stripes. So that's something we always talk about, and I'm not sure any of the videos addressed it, but just talking about how we started out with 13 colonies, 13 states, and as we added more states to our United States, when we got up to 15, that's where we were during the War of 1812, and that's what we're talking about right now. So later, when it got to be too many states to do stripes for all the states, we went back to only 13 stripes to represent the first 13, and then we just still did the stars though because it still looked nice. So just talking about, I think one of the videos did talk about how the flag wasn't like completely decided on at that early stage of our country. So anyway, and Mary Pickersgill, here's a picture of Mary Pickersgill. She's working on the flag, and you can see the flag house. I always tell the kids to make this like a red brick, like kind of like a row house look to it, because that's what she was in. She was in like a brick house. And then I sent a video with a little thing about the Star Spangled Banner house, and it's really cool that you can visit her house and see where she started out making that flag. So then as you get through, you can color in more about Fort McHenry. Definitely watch read the Francis Scott Key book and watch those videos that I sent. The main thing is when you're coloring this in, I don't just let them scribble through this. I really talk about like, okay, where are they? Are they at the fort? And there's the ship. Then if they're on the fort, well, this one you can see they're bombing the fort. So that would be they're on a ship. So these guys need to have red coats on with the white pants because they're the British, and we talk about that a lot. And then, okay, these guys are at the fort. What are they supposed to be wearing? They should be wearing those blue coats for the United States. And bricks are here because this is like a wall, and they're shooting. It's supposed to sort of represent the fort, and they're shooting back at the ships. They obviously succeed eventually, and so these are the blue coats. There's a ranger. I hope that if we don't get to go to Fort McHenry, and I know later in, like, I think in 6th grade they go anyway, but that you'll go with your family because it's such a cool place to go, and the rangers are so knowledgeable, and it's really fun to go. If you go out, when you go to the fort, if you look out in the water, right where you see a big tall bridge called the Key Bridge, named after Francis Scott Key, that is about where his boat was, where he would have been looking. At least a lot of the British would have been right about that area. So it's cool to go look at the actual fort and see all that. And then you see Francis Scott Key looking, and is the flag still there? Yes, really off in the distance he sees the flag. And here's another picture of the fort. So and then there you have inside the fort, that was what it would look like with the flag and bombs bursting in air for that picture. Anyway, I think that's the rest of it. So the last page, I really wanted to make sure we do learn together. So I'll have to think of how I want to do this, but we do a handwriting packet, and we work on every couple lines, like drawing a picture of the song. Like, what does it mean? What are they talking about? Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light? Like, is he looking for the flag at that point? And we go through the whole Star Spangled Banner that way. And the first part is the part that everybody knows. There's Hawthorne. The first part is the part everyone kind of knows, but we learn the first and last stanza of his poem. And so that we do learn this last stanza too. So we will learn this and hopefully sing it together. I'll probably have to make another video for that. But I just wanted to show you that that's in the back of the packet if you want to start practicing that too. All right, that's all for now.